Would you like to sponsor your own US green card without needing an employer? Well, if you are very accomplished in your field and the work that you do matters to the United States, you might be able to make that happen. Today, we're going to talk about what's called the National Interest Waiver green card. The first thing you have to show is that either you have an advanced degree, so that is a degree above college, above the undergraduate level, so that's a master's degree, a PhD, MBA. If you don't have that, you have to show that you're a person of extraordinary ability, which you prove by showing certain things listed out in the law. Then we move on to the real meat of the case, which is proving that your work has substantial merit and national importance. Substantial merit means that the work you do matters, like it is of a degree of importance that other people care about it. Impactful in your field, it's impactful to other people, it's impactful in your industry, and that the work you do matters in some way. And then next, we have to show that the work you do matters to the United States. So how do we show that your work is in the national interest? Well, there are a lot of ways to do that. If you're an entrepreneur and the work you do has impact in the economy of the country, that's a way that we can show that your work is of interest to the United States. So maybe you hire a ton of people in an area that is economically disadvantaged and your business has helped to revitalize that area. Well, that matters to the country. On the other side, we could perhaps look at things that the federal government or the state governments are prioritizing. So there are always bills being passed or proposed, projects being handled by the government, analysis of problems and how to improve them. If your work shows up in one of those things, that's a really good way to show that your work is in the national interest. If the government is talking about it, thinking about it, working on it, and you can help, then that matters. When we're thinking about maybe an artist or somebody who works with culture, if the topic that you work on or things that you do show up in the Smithsonian or in other culturally relevant events supported by the government, well, then we can show the US government has looked at your field, looked at your industry, and decided that it is of importance to the country. So these are just some very general ideas because every case is going to be unique. So what do we do next? So we need to show what you're going to do. You have to have a plan. It can either be a letter of support that you write yourself with a work proposal. It can be an offer letter of employment if you already have an offer of employment. It can be a formal 5-year business plan that is very detailed and has economic projections for your company. There are various ways to do this, but you have to have a plan. And then we have to show that you can actually execute on that plan. If you think, I am accomplished, I do really good work, I have a positive impact, then let's talk about it. It might be possible for you to get this kind of case. I don't want you to think my work isn't at the most highest, most impressive level in the whole world. I am not internationally recognized, so I can't ever get this kind of visa or this kind of green card. That's not true. We do have to show very specific things about you and your background, but a lot more people than think are eligible for this kind of green card. So if you have listened to this and it rings some bells and you're starting to think, let's talk about it and see if we can make a strong case for you or not. My phone number is 512-675-2945. My email is help@hawksvillafrancalaw.com. I'd love to talk to you and learn more about your case and see what I can do to help guide you on your U.S. immigration journey. I'll see you very soon.